You write it about me.
Okay, sorry. Hi, Rendir, or I don't know how to pronounce your name. Rendir, but yeah. Hi, dude. I was the first one to comment on your death penalty video, very first one, because by chance I was still awake and I watched it. The title of the video kind of grabbed my attention, so I decided to comment. Firstly, I am a South African and proud to be one. Okay, firstly, I'm a South African, and not that I didn't get your points. I did, and I totally, they are valid. But I must say your points are a little narrow, in my opinion. And not that you're a narrow-minded person. I honestly think that you're a pretty open-minded person, and your video are coming from a very good intention, and I understand you're very worried, a very worried citizen of this country. Yeah, and I really do appreciate the fact that you really do pay attention to what is really going on in the country, because it doesn't only affect you, but it affects your future and the future of your kids, if you do have kids or want to have kids in South Africa. But let me get to my point. I couldn't get my point across firstly through a comment there because you only allowed a certain number of characters. So kind of, my opinion is death penalty would if it were to come back, it would be one of those quick fix things. We have to look at where all those rapists and murderers come from, family background wise, and mentally how they are mentally. Looking at our country, where we come from, everybody thought after 94 election there'll be this big freaking one, boom, and everybody would be so damn happy, and if all our problems will just vanish, and it will be just one big country singing Kumbaya, which actually didn't happen. Without democracy, people never realize that we are still pretty much behind when it comes to other nations, when it comes to other countries who have had democracy for 50 years. I'm a 20-year-old woman, and I don't even remember what happened then. I was 2 years old when we had our first election. But anyway, we must look at how, as a nation, where we come from as a nation. And where we come from does pretty much play a role in how our family structures are in our society, and how our mental being as a nation is. Like, we live in a country where a lot of people don't know they have a mental illness. We have one of the highest depression rates. I don't know whether it's in the world or in Africa, I'm not sure. I must read that again. But with that said, it shows that we are not mentally sound as a nation. Look at a number of people who are from single parent homes. Look at a number of people who are from a society where a community where they have lack of respect for their elders, because they never really grew up with elders around them. Very little moral values, because they never grew up around people who valued such things. And I must say, I consider myself a very fortunate young black girl in this country. Not a lot of black girls in this country could say that they come from a very fortunate family. We're not rich, but I must say I'm from a very stable family with both mom and dad who supported me throughout my life and supported me even after matric. I'm still studying. And there's a part where you've mentioned that we are all afforded the same opportunities. We are not afforded. I honestly, truly think that we are not afforded the same opportunities. If I was to compare myself to an average girl from a township or from a rural area, we are not afforded the same opportunities. We are not at all. Maybe there's something called the nation's standard opportunity kind of thing. I don't know. What am I saying? I think I need to sleep. Our standard opportunity in this country is basically every person goes to a township school which teachers go on strike almost every month, and they don't have textbooks. They don't have proper teachers. They're all temporal teachers. And yeah, those are the kind of opportunities that we have in our country. And for a person like me, I was so fortunate enough. We're not from a rich family. If I may repeat that, we are not from a rich family. But my parents have done all they could in their power to put me through to a good school, and also my first year they paid for my school fees, and I worked really hard to get a bursary so that they don't have to pay anymore, because it was kind of a big financial burden to us. But yeah, what I'm saying is we are not from, our backgrounds are very, if you could look at an average South African family, how they are physically, mentally, emotionally, we're not stable. Death penalty will be a quick fix. It'll just be a quick fix. I think we can do better than that. One thing our government has done, a big problem, a big mistake our government has done is not addressing the country's mental state and the country's average family's mental state. And I honestly feel that, yes, death penalty would help in a way, but it wouldn't be dealing with the root, the problem, the real issue that we have to really look at. So, yeah, we are not a stable family, and we're not a stable nation. That's all I have to say. Death penalty wouldn't really entirely solve the problem. You will just be filling up graveyards, just filling them up more and more, and yeah, we'll just be filling up graveyards. Dude, can we be optimistic here? We live in a pretty much okay country. We're not doing so bad. Besides the fact that we have one of the highest murder rates in the world. Let's be optimistic as a nation. Let's address our mental state in the country. A lot of people don't even know that they're in the mental state, but yeah, depression is a big thing in our country right now. We should be focusing on our mental health. If that doesn't, I have a feeling that is linked up to how we are as a nation right now. That's my comment. That's how I feel about all that. But yeah, otherwise I love your videos, dude. Yeah. Okay then. Bye.